Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders.
Coming out aggressively. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fights off the defender. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To throw, it's Barber. He's going to run it. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his...
Running on the Jets. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right in the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. He'll keep it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Sellers. Slithers into space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The shot that clears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Barber. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the shot that clears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tucker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The shot that clears in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking for room. It's Simpkins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Going for it all. Makes the catch at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
A designed run for the quarterback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the shot to clear is headed quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Barber. Flips it out on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The Gamecocks get enough for the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job in getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Finding an escape route. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Wide open spaces. Smashes through the tackle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the shot to clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Snowed under by the defense. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Quickly to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole. And this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback.
It's a seam wide open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. He's open on the right. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, better look out.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a crease. It's Simpkins. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick completion on the out route.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds.
Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 24 over Syracuse. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's John.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Barber. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got a man. It's Stewart. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Nolan. The screen, and watch out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to run it left here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Dropping back, it's Barber. Snagged in the middle, it's Tucker. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the shot to clear has come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, a lot of space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Bringing the heat. That's reeled in. It's Tucker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The shot that clears will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just...
Oh, he wants it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really... on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the shot to clears have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The shot to clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Glass. There he goes. Still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the shot to clears are marching down the field.
42 Spider.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Powers through the defender. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The shot to clears, trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
And this one is perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They go to the counter. Running into the open space. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I know you can play these late. Situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graves. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answer.
He's loose. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back on the move. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Gamecocks will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Got it inside the 10. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your...